Okay, so I've been gone again. And, yeah, this time it's for a reason that's very, very serious, but somebody who's watched me grow up for these 20 years has passed away recently, and it's been very hard on me. And I'm sorry that I don't have a shirt on. It's hot in my room, and also I was getting ready for bed, but, I made this video really, really early. This was about the same day I found out that he had passed away, and yeah. But anyway, his name was, well, his nickname was Mikey, so we'll refer to him as Mikey, but, well, I called him Mike, so, yeah. I guess I'll refer to him as Mike, actually, but, yeah, I found out this morning that Mike had passed away, and, yeah, like I said, this video I'm making on the same day that I had found out that Mike passed away, and, I'm gonna upload it, probably whenever my internet comes back on, but I won't be returning to YouTube after that because I won't be able to make a video in front of a camera or a gameplay video or anything like that, pretending like everything's okay when it's not really, because you lose somebody who's watched you grow as long as Mike watched me grow up. It's hard. It really is. And yeah, when I found out, my heart literally sank. It literally sank on me, and I just I just almost cried right then and there. It's like I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. And making this video, I still want to cry, but it's like I can't. I know it's crazy, but it is really hard on me facing the fact that one of my closest friends is gone, and it's really hard on me knowing that I'm not going to see him anymore. Yeah. But I guess while I'm here, I might as well tell you guys a little bit about Mike and what he was like. So, Mike was a great guy. He was funny. He was a jokester. He was laid back. Yeah. He watched me grow up from, like, a newborn baby, practically, to where I am now. He's partially the reason I am who I am now. Because he's watched me grow into the person I am now. And, yeah. And all my life, when I went to my grandmother's, I looked forward to seeing my grandmother, of course, but I also looked forward to seeing Mike because, well, my grandmother and Mike were roommates, basically. They were really close friends as well, and they never dated or anything. They never got together, but they were really close friends, and yeah, my grandmother took care of Mike for a while, and yeah, and then like I remember every time there was a Super Bowl, we would watch the Super Bowl together, and we would watch, and he would sometimes watch me play video games I played. The first time he watched me play a game was when I had a Nintendo GameCube. He watched me play Sonic Adventure DX, which was basically a GameCube remaster of the original Sonic Adventure game, which I'm sure a lot of us have played in our childhoods, either the original Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure DX. So, yeah. I played Adventure DX, and yeah, as a kid, I played a ton of Sonic games, like Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Unleashed, all that stuff. And I played a ton of games, and he would watch me play, he would ask me what the characters are like, he would ask me what the story's like, and I would explain to him what's going on, and explain to him who the characters are, like who Sonic is, who Tails is, and who Dr. Eggman is, and all that stuff. And I also remember how he saw me get into the Knuckles fight on Sonic's Story, I think it was, and he even watched me go through, I think it was either Biggs or uh, a Gamma story, and yeah. he would make jokes about how fat Big is and how he was a big cat and all that stuff, and I would laugh every time he did it. Yeah. And then as I got older, well, Mike and I continued to be really good friends. He was practically a member of our family since he's watched me grow as much as he has, and my mother and everybody else in my family considered him a family member as well. And I considered him family as well. I also considered him family. And and then I remember when I was 13, I got my first serious girlfriend, and he uh, he would constantly make jokes and all that about how close me and the girl I was with are, and he would tell me not to let her go and to take good care of her and all that, and I said I would. And then around in 2019 or 2020, uh, he got he got diagnosed with cancer, and it was really hard on us hearing about the diagnosis, and it was hard on me especially because I thought that this was all likely going to kill Mike, and I didn't think he was going to make it that long. And honestly, I kind of thought at first I kind of thought he was going to make it for a while because I see a lot of cancer survivors make it for a really long time before losing the battle to cancer or eventually winning the battle against cancer and all that stuff. And Mike was one of the victims who lost the battle, but it was kind of cancer that killed him. But I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, and then yeah, so in the whole time he was diagnosed, we did stuff with him to try and get him to do things he would remember. Like in 2019, he went with me to see the Disturbed concert when they were on their Evolution tour, and I wanted to see them. And he saw me in a few of the plays I did too. Like he saw me in Shrek. I think he saw me in Hatfields and McCoys as well. And yeah, and knowing he had cancer was really hard on me. Knowing that he was gonna die soon, and I didn't know when he was gonna die. It could have happened any day, and Mike had continually got worse day by day. Like, it got to a point where he could barely walk. He couldn't even get up and walk to use the bathroom. Like, every time he did, he had to catch his breath. Like, he was really, really bad. He really couldn't breathe. Hardly. Like, every now and then when walking, he would have to stop and catch his breath. And literally the last thing we did together was when me and Bear Trap and Grandma Wolf and Mike all went to R.D. Bailey to see the dam one more time before he left this world. And we were jamming the music at the car, listening to Green Day and Twisted Sister and all that stuff. I remember literally when We're Not Gonna Take It came on, he was sitting there going like this, rocking the car and all that, and we were all joking around and laughing, all that stuff. And pretty much the last memory I had with them was R.D. Bailey, because then it got to a point where uh, we were going to take Mike on the camping trip with us after my cousins came in, and we went camping with them. But he couldn't really go because of how he was just continually getting worse, and he would at times throw up and everything. But then apparently overnight, from what I've heard, he had a heart attack and ended up killing him. And my grandmother found him this morning, and a few hours later, maybe more, I found out that he had passed away. And when I found out, my heart just sank. It just shattered because I didn't know what to think at the time. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I still barely know what the hell I'm going to do without Mike, because Mike was a really close friend. he was a member of our family. He watched me grow up for a long time, since I was a newborn baby practically. I've known Mike for years, and it's really hard knowing that he's gone. It's hard knowing that, uh, well, it's hard knowing that someone who I considered family for a long time is just dead. He's gone. It's really hard knowing that I'm not going to be able to see him again. And honestly, I was hoping he'd at least be alive long enough for my 21st birthday and the next Super Bowl, but sadly, he's not. And this year was the last Super Bowl we've ever watched. So for a while, nothing's really going to be the same without him. Like, holidays ain't really going to be the same. Birthdays aren't really going to be the same, and the Super Bowl probably won't be the same for me either, because every year me and Michael watch the Super Bowl together, and knowing that we're not going to be able to do that again, it's not going to be the same for a while. So I just ask that you guys be patient with me. I would be very, very grateful if you could, and keep me and my family in your prayers, because we're having it really rough as well. Just keep us all in your prayers, and I don't know when I'll be back on YouTube, because I am still going to come back to YouTube, but not yet, because, like I said, I'm not going to be able to record a video pretending like everything's okay when it's not. So, yeah. But I just ask you. I still literally want to cry. I do, but I can't. I still want to cry, but I can't. You know. So, yeah, I just ask you guys to keep me and my family in your prayers, because it's really hard losing Mike, and it's especially hard on me and my family. And yeah. So right now my grandmother is emptying out Mike's apartment, and yeah. But I don't know when I'll be back on YouTube. I don't know how long we're gonna be gone. But I just ask that you guys keep us in your prayers. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.